Hey everybody, my name is Cami Bainey and you are watching this video because you are being invited to make a video of your own. So first of all, if I haven't had a chance to meet you yet, it's great to meet you. And I have joined Powur as our Chief Marketing Officer. So my task from Jonathan and the board is to elevate the brand. We are at the very beginning stages of what that's going to look like. Powur to me is a company that has incredible potential for growth. As we're tracking toward an IPO, as we're tracking toward continuing to make continued momentum on this growth curve that we've had over the last few years, we really need to focus on our brand and what we say and a reputation to the world. So if you had a chance to see the masterclass where I first introduced myself, I talked a lot about what brands mean, the fact that they represent emotion and feeling for people who interact with brands. So it's up to every single one of us, every single one of you, most importantly, who are interacting with customers, with potential new consultants who are coming onto the platform, with just the general public, to represent and carry what the Powur brand means to each and every one of us. So are we going to stand for integrity, for innovation, for family, for growth, for sustainability, for impact, for freedom? I hope for all of those things. So you are getting this video because we are asking you to create a video that for you represents who Powur is, what Powur is. So I want you to first and foremost have this be a very natural video for you, okay? So these are your instructions. Keep it horizontal. So just like the format of this that you're seeing, don't turn it vertical. I know we do a lot of videos like these days, and that's totally fine for social media, for all kinds of things. But for this video, we want it horizontal, okay? Now you can do a tripod or you can do not a tripod. That's totally up to you. If you want to be handheld and like walk and talk like this, looking into the camera and engaging people and walk around somewhere that is meaningful to you, do it. If you want to go out into your yard or your garden or a room in your home that's very comfortable and represents who you are, do it. If you cook all the time, be mid-meal prep and sit and set up a video right there and do it right then. If you play music, maybe you're sitting at your piano and you record your video then. We want something that your surroundings say a little bit about who you are as a person. So don't just do it on your webcam. Don't just do it in your home office. Don't do it somewhere where we all end up looking the same. Okay, do it something that represents you. All right, so that's I guess that's 2, horizontal, and put it in a place that represents you. Your next thing is make sure you've got good audio. Make sure there's nobody around you talking or dogs barking or cars going back and forth that are going to make it so we can't hear you. So have good audio, have decent lighting so we can see you. But as far as what to say, so we want you to keep these about 30 seconds. Now, I know that sounds really short, but if you plan it out in your mind and you know what you want to say, 30 seconds can actually be a really powerful piece of time. And so here's the basic structure that we want you to have. So pick a word, something that means something to you, and then start it with just Powur is that word. Okay, so we might cut out just that phrase. So say that phrase with conviction, say that phrase with energy so that we can use it in a montage if we ever want to. All right. And then follow it up with a story, something personal, something about you that really ties back to that word. So if your word is freedom, then tell us what freedom Powur has afforded you. Is it time freedom? Is it financial freedom? Is it personal development that you've gained? If your word is impact, then tell us how Powur has created an impact. Maybe it's the amount of CO2 that you have avoided through all of your installations. Maybe it's the number of families who you've helped save money through your installations. Maybe it's the impact of your own solar installation on your own home that you want to talk about. If your word is integrity, then tell us a story. Tell us a time or what that means for you. I find that sometimes it's really easy to tell stories in terms of like before and after. So if your word is freedom, it's easy to say, before I was in Powur, I really didn't have as much time to spend with my family as I wanted to. I found myself choosing between my traditional job and my family. Now that I've decided to become a seller on the Powur platform, I can make it to every single one of my children's soccer games, and I'm always home for dinner. And for me, that's a type of freedom that nothing else could have brought me. So see how I just told a little story about a before and an after that illustrated freedom, and it was really short. That was way less than 30 seconds. So if you plan it out and you kind of think of your story in your head, you're going to be able to make this 30 seconds really, really powerful. So power is your word, a little story, and then I want you to end it. Everybody's going to end it the same so that, again, we can create a cool montage. I want you to end it with, my name is, and fill in your name, and I am a power warrior. Okay, so that's going to be the way that every one of these videos are ended. And the ways that you'll see this video over the next year are going to be numerous. We're going to have them on some social media posts. We're going to have a page where you can access all these testimonial videos. We're going to create some cool montages. And maybe most importantly, you could be featured at Evolution if your video is powerful enough. So that's your task. I think I'll do a couple of examples. Now, I have my timer on my phone set to 30 seconds because that helps me. I just, out of the corner of my eye, I'm going to set it right where I can see it without being too distracting if I glance at it. And that way I can see about how long I have. I also maybe will have practiced beforehand because that helps. Always practice, always know what it is you're going to say. And I'm going to go. So here we go. I'm going to do one maybe from like a homeowner focus. Now, I don't yet have solar on my home, so this one might not feel as authentic because it isn't real for me yet. Your stories will need to be very real for you to feel authentic, but just want to show you an example. So I'm going to hit start. Power is value. When I was looking for solar solutions in the marketplace, I found that every single company wanted to give me the exact same one size fits all approach to my home. But with Powur, I was able to meet with my consultant and pick from all of the different equipment that's out there, pick the absolute best panels, the absolute best battery, get somebody to help repair my roof as needed, and create a truly customized solution for my home. And now I feel like I'm a part of the solution when it comes to a sustainable energy future. My name is Cami Damey, and I'm a power warrior. You heard my my timer go off in the middle of that. But hey, that means I hit 30 seconds almost on the dot. I was like 32 seconds and I got a lot in there. I got in there that Powur is customized solutions, that we're not one size fits all. So tip, my last tip for you is turn the timer sound off on your clock so that it doesn't go off on your video. But that's just an example of how you can get a lot in 30 seconds. So let me try another one here that maybe will be a little bit more authentic to me because it reflects my Powur experience. Okay, I'm going to hit start again. Hopefully we won't hear my buzzer, but we might. Powur is community. You know, there's so many things that you can do to make a living in this day and age, and most of them feel pretty impersonal. You work with people you don't know, you work toward a cause that you're not passionate about. But with Powur, I have met humans and individuals who are united around a common theme and a common desire to create a sustainable energy future. And that for me is incredibly powerful. And my name is Cami Damey, and I am a Powur warrior. Nice. It was just starting to go off at the end of that. So those two were kind of just some little off the cuff things. I want your stories to be really authentic. Try to think about something that is personal to you and practice it a couple of times so you can get it in that 30 seconds, but then make sure you don't sound scripted. So practice it enough to where you know about how long it's going to be. Now, listen, if you give us a 40-second video, cool, we'll use it. If you give us a 90-second video, we probably won't be able to use it. So keep it around that 30 to 50 at the most second mark. And we're really excited to see what you come up with. Practice it so that you feel comfortable and you know about how long it's going to be, but not to where it feels robotic and scripted, because we want you to feel like your authentic self. You are absolutely the brand for Powur. So I'm trying to create a brand, but really all I'm trying to do is come up with what it feels for all of us and bring that to life and reflect it back to the public. So I can't wait to meet you all in person and see you at Evolution. And thank you so much for getting this video done for us. All right, see you soon. Bye.